I've been missing it. But now I got it. Woohoo! Welcome to Vibes and Frequencies. My name is Nathan and I make videos to help people to be the most powerful expression of themselves. And what I'm talking about in this video is how I've attracted my soulmate, how it feels to have a soulmate, and how do you actually know that this is your soulmate. Big emphasis on this video is how I've actually attracted this person into my life. Now, I'm gonna get straight into it, and I wanna let you know that I'm not going to share a whole bunch of fruity BS in this video to try and get it to be like popular and like shared a bunch. I'm gonna share the blunt truth with you. And it's not as exciting as you might think, and it's actually quite simple. It does not require all of these crazy things that a lot of other videos and people say. Perhaps that was the truth for them, it's not for me, so I'm gonna share my truth with you. Now, first part, how it feels. We're gonna keep this linear so I can make sure that I'm following a path here, right? How does it feel? Well, firstly, I wanna say that I've been trying to attract this person in my life for so long. And the interesting thing is, I remember even being a kid and walking around in school and having like this kind of feeling like there was an imaginary friend with me. Like I could almost feel someone's hand in mine. I could feel that there was this other presence, this other divine aspect of me existing simultaneously. Now, I felt this all throughout my life, the presence of this person. I know that they exist. I know that they are real, right? And yet, whenever I met somebody who was super beautiful and was super on a similar path to me, and they fit all of the boxes that I had checked, right? On your list that you write about your perfect person, they are gonna be like this and this and this, right? Our manifestation lists. When I met somebody that matched those boxes and checked them, then what I would do is I would force them into that. I would put them in that and I would say, you're my soulmate. We're meant to be together. Ah! I'm so excited. And I would be. I would be on cloud 9, explosively full of love and so much passion. So how does it feel to actually be with my real soulmate now? Well, it doesn't feel like I've shoved them into this box. It does not feel like they've just matched a certain criteria and I want them to be this. As a matter of fact, I don't want them to be my soulmate at all. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with the boxes that they fit. It has nothing to do with my opinion. It simply is. It just is the way that it is. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like for me to be with my soulmate. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with anything that I've done that's attracted this person. This is what it feels like, all right? We're gonna continue on through these levels of truth, but it doesn't feel like there's anything that I've done or have to do, and it doesn't feel like this person has any of those the same way. It just is. We just are. It has come together, and there's a very deep sense of certainty. Now, this is very powerful for me because I've spent most of my life, for the majority up until recently, being very scatterbrained, having my mind in a lot of different areas, going in all these directions. And so I'm always very uncertain about most things. And so I have a very lackadaisical approach to life. I let it be because I truly don't really know, and I know I change my mind a lot. With this person, it is absolutely certain. There is no doubt, there is no question, there is no care about anything at all. This is my person. How else does it feel? Well, normally when I'm in a relationship with somebody, I want something from them. I want this kind of connection. You know, I would like them to give me their attention. I want a certain kind of respect. I want a certain kind of interaction. I know what I deserve. It does not feel that way with this person. I don't want from this person. I want to give them everything that I have for no reason at all. There is no reason. It has nothing to do with this incredible beautiness that she has or the sparkle inside of her spirit. Like, it has nothing to do with these things. I'm going to give this person everything that I have regardless, no matter what. Why? I have no idea. That's what it feels like. It has nothing to do with anything. It's complete unconditional support. The other aspect of this is that it's very karmic feeling, meaning that there is a certain kind of momentum pushing us together, creating us to be together. It's very interesting. This person, I am absolutely certain that I have been with them an infinite amount of times, over and over and over again, reverberating through the echo of karma. This is a divine connection. It has nothing to do with my ego. It simply is the way that it is, and it is life unfolding. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Now, of course, it feels incredible to look into this person's eyes, right, at nighttime. It is incredible to share myself with this person and to have her share herself with me. But those aren't the kinds of feelings and things that I wanted to discuss in this video. Just the things that are relevant to you attracting your soulmate, because that's the intention here. Now, how do I know? How do I know that this is my soulmate? How do I know that this isn't just another one of those 20 other times in my life that I've gone, you are my soulmate. We're meant to be together. Please don't leave me. How do I know? You ready for this? Are you abso-positively ready? I don't know. I don't know. It has nothing to do with me or my mind or my feelings. I don't know. The earth below me and the heaven above. That's who knows. The earth and heaven knows that this is my soulmate. I don't know. It has nothing to do with me. That's how you know. When it has nothing to do with you, when it's not a thought, when you don't find yourself thinking, oh my gosh, this person is my soulmate. It's not a thought, it's not a feeling. There's nothing that this person does that fits a certain checklist that makes you think that this is my actual soulmate. It has nothing to do with any of that. It simply is the way that it is. It has nothing to do with me, it just is. That's how I know. I know because I don't know. Now, let's move on. How did I do this? How did I attract this person into my life? Like I said, I'm not going to make this a fruity video to try and, get this shared or get likes. This is really blunt honesty. This is what you deserve. We all deserve truth. When we look at the law of attraction, which if you were to YouTube how to get your soulmate or attract your soulmate, everything's going to be law of attraction. Everybody's going to be pretty much saying the same exact things. When you want someone, you push them away. You have to not want them to be the vibration of them. Manifestation, law of attraction, all of these things are stepping stones. They are stepping stones leading you to the center of the onion. Truth is not within us. Truth is not something that we interpret. Truth is outside of ourselves. Truth has nothing to do with us. Truth just is the way that it is. You will never be able to interpret truth. Because when you are interpreting, it is your ego that is interpreting. It is your ego computer that processes information. The truth happens outside. It has nothing to do with you. Therefore, if you want someone, that does not push them away if they are your soulmate. That is your ego. It is very egoic to think that we are in control of all of these things and that it's you, and that just because you didn't want someone today and some cute girl at the grocery store winked at you, then you start thinking, oh my gosh, the law of attraction, it's working. I'm attracting these people. It's working. It's because I don't want them. It's because I'm not creating resistance. No, this is absolute insanity. And I mean no offense by this, but like I said, this is going to be a blunt truth video. This is insanity. This is a fantasy novel and a fantasy world that we are living in our minds. We are all lying to ourselves. Truth has nothing to do with you or the experience that you are having. So how did I attract my soulmate? When you want someone, it does not push them away. When you want someone, it simply influences your experience inside of your own fantasy novel and lie that you're living in. It influences your experience, so you believe that that's the case. And so yes, it does impact your reality, but it's not true. The truth is that everything happens at once. Time is not real either. Time is something perceived inside of us. It is not true. Time does not exist outside of you. Everything happens at once. Everything has already happened. Your divine self, your higher self, has already manifested everything that will ever take place in your life. So we can run around giving into insanity, giving into thought, giving into ego, believing that there's all these things that we're doing that is creating our experience. We can do that. We can. We totally can, and there's nothing wrong with it. Oftentimes, again, these are stepping stones further expediting us and taking us further in our journey of understanding. But because everything happens at once, theoretically speaking, you could sit in the same place and do absolutely nothing, and this person will come to you. Because what is, and what is not, is not. There is a person for all of us. There is. There is a divine reason for this, of energies splitting apart when we come into the earth reality. So there is a person for you. No, you do not need to do anything to attract them. You can do all of the things that you want, and this will influence your experience, but at the end of the day, this person will be in your life when they are. It will be the perfect timing, and you will know because it will be the way that it is. It happens outside of you. It is not something that I've created. It is something that is simply happening in my life path unfolding. Ultimately, the way that I attracted this person to myself was by giving up trying to attract them. I realized that it makes no sense that I'm running around in my life trying to manifest and do these things. It makes no sense. So I just give in, I sit, and I surrender to the divinity. And here's the interesting thing. All of these things are coming to me because I'm not moving. I'm not moving. So they have to come to me. Think about it. Theoretically speaking, if you came here to experience a powerful connection with somebody and your divine self has done that, so high up in the divine that it is the part that creates all of reality, then if you, with your ego, aka your human physical body, sit in the same place and don't move, then that means you have to give it fully to the divine. And what does the divine do? It manifests everything else. That's not something your ego does. Your ego does not manifest. Your ego can't. It's the divine, and that's taking place regardless of what your ego is doing. So you could theoretically sit here, and that would mean that because now you're not running around all insane, the divine can finally make a clear path to lead this person to you. Now here's the deal. If you're thinking, okay, I'm going to sit in the same place and not move to attract my soulmate, then what's happening is you're creating resistance. But it's in your own experience. It's in your mind, in your reality. In truth, this person is coming to you regardless. Perhaps you just won't recognize them, though, if you're too caught up in the fantasy world in your mind. Perhaps this person is already in your life. There is a magic, powerful magic in everything. But if we continue to walk around thinking that the reason things happen in life have to do with us, we miss the magic. So thank you so much for watching this Vibes and Frequencies video. My name's Nathan. I do make 3 videos a week if you want to subscribe. I got a lot of real truth coming out these days. And it's not me saying these things anymore. It's the magic. It's something else. When you sit and you let go, things flow through you all of a sudden. It's this magic. And the thing is that they're flowing through you regardless. But if you're so caught up in this fantasy world, then you miss it. I've been missing it. But now I got it. Woohoo! Can you believe it? Anyways, I'll see you guys for the next video. Thanks so much for watching. There is somebody incredibly special in your life. It already is. It's already done. Nothing that you do or don't do will influence that experience. So just be. Let go of this fantasy. I mean, you can. You could keep living in the fantasy if you want. But anyways, I'm rambling. All right, bye. Have a good one.